Welcome back to Hutan Pantai, everybody, episode 21. On the previous episode, we did put up our Meridian shed. Got our pressure wash over here. We pushed it all the way over. I think this is a better spot for it because the equipment, well, a lot of the equipment actually will be over here. It's kind of a shame we're not really utilizing those sheds over there. Maybe eventually, once we get the sugarcane operation, because I don't think that's going to fit in our sheds over there. We could probably bring that over here and put the harvesters over there, or vice versa, or whatever. But I did think that it looked a little bit plain, so I did go ahead and put some, well, shrubs and trees around here. I decided to put some here just so we wouldn't be tempted to cut through this way, so we have to go on the road, which is the way you should go. Otherwise, I probably would end up cutting through. Maybe I shouldn't have put this one here, but I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Lighten it up a little bit. I could probably actually put some other trees around here too to make it a little bit better as well. Proper size, of course. Because this is supposed to be inviting for people to come here. Let's put another one here. It's a little bit more inviting, I think. Okay, we also went ahead and planted the rice in this area. And it did, I was worried about this not working on the corner. But it did work towards the end of the episode because, well, because it's been cut into it, but it still works fine with the worker and all that, so I'm happy on that. So, let's get these other fields flooding, and then we'll get this planter going. We're going to have to keep these topped up. Keep an eye on the fertilizer, because if that goes, we ain't going to get our fertilization. This should be 100%, and it is. It's interesting that the yield bonus is only 87, and we're not getting 87.90, but we're not getting the 100 on next. I did look on the website, and I did not see any like reason to mulch. It didn't say anything about that. That'd be the only thing I could think of, but again, that's only probably 2%, I believe. So if anybody knows in the comments, let me know. And maybe we can get that up to 100, or maybe it's not even making a difference. I don't know. We'll have all three planters going here. And then we'll go ahead and do our long grain rice planting. Kinda got this streamlined very well now with the 3 planters, the 3 harvesters. Got everything pretty good and well automated. We also, on the previous episode, we did have the mod for the honey there, so it's going to stack 2 high, and we can get 4, so it'll be 8 pallets total. So that'll help it extremely well. We don't have to move those. We don't get 8 pallets. Fire this out as well. Long grain rice. Perfect. I did want to check and make sure our greenhouses are... Yeah, we were out of water on the small one. We're going to have to top... We'll just top everything up. Even the medium one is low as well. I'll let the... Well, I guess we can do it right now. I was going to say I was going to let the planting commence, but I guess the worker decided to run out on us. So let's go ahead and I'll get the everything topped up on water and get the planting underway. And that is a wrap. Let's see how everything turned out here. Got double fertilization on all these, 100%. Everything looks really good. We are set up for success. I think what we're going to do, I did decide to put the planters back into the other shed over there. It just works better because they're small. And then I think we'll put the cedar under that old shed we had. How we had it originally. Nothing wrong with that. Get her all sprayed because it's all done for the year. Quite a success. Make sure we clean our tractor up. Can't forget the weight either. It's really starting to look up around here. Yeah, I think the water tank back there too is alright. It actually doesn't look too bad sitting outside. I thought it would look kind of junky by that tree right next to it. That makes it kind of... Oh, it looks fine. I did like these bushes here too. It makes everything feel a little homely. I think... I'm a little torn on this area. I think the regular trees here are fine well, they're spaced apart. But I think we should buy a chainsaw and get rid of a couple of these. It looks a little... I don't know, like junky. We'll go ahead one more month before we make that decision. But we're probably going to get a chainsaw and do that. Looks lovely though. I think that shed was definitely the missing puzzle piece that we needed. There we go. Just like that. And back on the home farm. I suppose eventually we're going to... we should probably get another tractor for fun. Well, we'll need one anyway for when we have the cattle and all that. And then we'll be able to utilize this shed a little more over here. I guess we got kind of a nice balance, the way things are at. Probably didn't need to bring this in here. I'm kind of just trying to see where things are sitting. Right now. Got that wagon outside. And how everything looks. We came a long ways since the start of the episode. Or the series, rather. I don't know if we'll ever utilize a silo anymore, the more I think about it. But it's probably good to have it in case we do. It definitely makes the farm, I think. And then soon to be this area. What was that going to cost us again? 162. Again, we could afford that, but I think we'll just finish the current rice harvest that we just planted. And then we'll get all that stuff sold. And then what will probably happen is on the next episode, we'll get that land purchased and get our cow pen up and our goat pasture and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and advance. Oh, for those that watched the time lapse too, I did make a mistake on the fields here. I accidentally filled it before we were supposed to. I just double checking to make sure we don't flood it. We gotta wait a month. And at least we could empty it and then get going with that. No. So unfortunately, when I advanced here to May, there was a crash in the game. I didn't save it, so I got us back up to speed where we were. I got everything seeded, planted, but our trees are gone because I did that actually. Obviously, I didn't save it before that crash. So what I want to do, first things first, let's go ahead and get everything watering. But I think what I'm going to do is we'll put those trees in the proper way. I guess one advantage is that we don't have to buy a chainsaw now. If we look at it, the bright side of things, these things happen. I think that's actually the first crash in the game for me, even on personal playthrough. But We did have it bug out one time and I had to quit, for those that were here for that episode. Get our long grain rice taken care of. First time it's getting watered. Suppose while we're at it, we could put some shrubs or something on this side here too. It feels way too bare. I really did like the way things were looking with those trees though on the our area over there. That was kind of nice. Yeah, and I wanted to check this for, it tells you if they're watered. So if we turn off the fertilization, yeah, you can see that we still need to do 49 over here. I was just curious because I never really looked at the watered filter there. Excellent. So while those are watering, let's go ahead and take a look at some tree options. I should probably save it right now real quick, just in case. Like I said, it would have been kind of nice maybe to get a chainsaw, but I don't think we'll need one. We can make things work. Now, what kind of tree do we want? We obviously don't want to go too big, and I want it to look somewhat grown out. This might actually be better. I think for sure these service berry ones over here looked decent. They're kind of, you know, shrubby, but I think it looked somewhat decent against the shed here. Like that. Maybe these. Maybe we should go with the American elm. We can space them out as appropriate. Try not to get too close like I did last time. Yeah, not too bad at all. I guess you could still kind of get through on the bottom. The whole reason I put them there so you would have to go around instead of taking a shortcut. Let's see, we could probably put something smaller in here. Maybe just a couple of these here would be good. I don't want to make it too shrubby either, that's the other thing. I guess we could do this. So you kind of wouldn't go through that way. Yeah, but that works. That way it's still kind of open. I wish I could put some shrubs over here. I guess we can do a few. But we can't go right up against the building because of the rice paddy. Let's put something there too. Again, we don't want to look too shabby. I mean, that might be, we're getting close to that. And we wanted one more tree over here because that really looked good, I thought. I can't remember what tree it was. Something more groomed a little bit. Ooh, that might be good too, but yeah, let's do that. All right. And let's do a couple of these right here as well. Smaller. Otherwise it's kind of bare back here. Excellent. I think we got something. Let's take a good look. That definitely changes up the landscaping. Yeah, so you still wouldn't want to drive through there, so you'd get in the habit of going around. That's perfect. And it's kind of like tidy in a way too. Alright, let's go ahead and save that before it screws up again. I was starting to wonder if it was maybe because of that bee pallet mod here. We'll find out, I guess, 'cause it's going to spawn another pallet soon enough. I guess we're probably ready to go in advance. It would be nice to get another tractor, but we're going to save all the cash so we can have some, so we can get what we want for our cattle coming up in the future. Alright, it's June. We did get some hail overnight. Did we lose anything? Oh, a little patch up here. And that is it. So not bad at all. Looks like our cherry trees have gotten leaves on them. Well, I guess one hasn't yet. Wow, that's pretty nice. Oh yeah, we had a tree over here as well. Let's do that, because I did like the way that looked. I guess that was a cherry tree too, I think. We're almost kind of overdoing it though with cherry trees now. Yeah, let's just put this guy right there. There, it's a little more inviting for folks when they show up. I'll go ahead and get our water, and then we'll check the sales. And while we're over here, I did forget, we also want to put some shrubbery over here. Maybe a tree or two. Okay, how does that look? A little bushy? Maybe a little too much? This is definitely interesting here with these trees here. It might be overkill, but it might be decent too, I don't know. We'll see if it grows on us. No pun intended. Okay, so we'll check the sales. Looks like we're good. And we shall advance. Where are we at? We're at June. Long grain. Rice. So it looks like we shouldn't be watering the regular rice next month, but we will have to do the long grain. And actually, harvest season for that won't happen quite yet. Takes a little longer to grow, I guess. So this should be it over here. I always like double checking. Never assume. Yep, we can't do those, but we can do our long grain rice. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this would be the last month we water those. Because then it takes a break as well. Yep, and then we'd be good. Excellent then. So what we'll do, get this last one started here, and then we'll go ahead and start. Well, actually, we're going to have to advance one more day. And then we'll be able to harvest. Like so. Alright, August. Oh, we're going to have some hail. What time is that supposed to start? Right away at 8 o'clock here. So it's, yeah, it's already starting. That is just fantastic. So we're going to have to wait until the storm is over, because we're going to lose out anyway if we decided to do that. Yeah, so all these 4 rice paddies are ready to go. How is our honey doing? Looking great. And then there'll be another stack on top of these two, so we don't have to worry about moving anything. That's real handy. And we should not be able to put any water in the long grain. Nope. So that is good to go there. I guess what we're going to have to... Oh, this looks lovely down here, does not? Wow. I like that a lot. We've really gone up in the world. While we're waiting for the hail tick, I went ahead and went around and watered all the greenhouses. I could possibly do something while we're doing nothing. This should fill it up, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we're all good there. We still got some room for some lettuce yet. If we don't hit it. It is really coming down. I hope we don't get any more damage. And this happened to us last year too. We had a little bit of hail damage and then it hit us again and then we got more hail damage. So I'm sure we're gonna feel the pain of this one. Unfortunately, but it is the way it is. Let's see, was it gonna end at... Yeah, we got until 10 o'clock, maybe 11. I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit. It's looking like 11. There it goes. We just gotta wait for the weather to catch up to the current weather. It's like there's a little bit of a delay when you fast forward. We'll probably start on this bottom field first. But we're gonna get all 3 harvesters going, of course, because that's what they're there for. There we go. Should start letting up. Let's see. Did we get any hail damage? I don't see any in the bottom field. A little bit right here we got on the second one. And we look good over here. Okay. So let's see if we get that message. Nope, so we should be good to start. Actually, I wanted to see... Yep, that's what I wanted to do. More headlands. I think it works just better for this field. Now we'll get the other 2 started on the other 2 fields.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Get the last little bit put away here into the bin. I did go ahead, I couldn't help myself. Put some more trees in. Kind of hoping that helps with the frame rate, because every time I look this direction towards the city, it gets really bad. I don't know why it's got to be that way, but it is. It's a bad corner in the map. Spruce it up a little bit, I think. It's definitely starting to look like a higher class area than we originally had. So I'll set these over here. I'll get these sprayed and put away, I think, off camera. I'll get a total for you on our rice, see if it all fits in our preserve factory. It's looking pretty good right there, though. I really like that. I wasn't totally sold on it before, but now things are really starting to look up pretty good around here. Alright, last little bit, in we go. It ain't our total because we still had some regular rice to process from before, but we're at 16,000. Seems like it's a little bit less than what we had the other time. Oh no, we had those other two fields, that's right. We're going to be adding to our long grain rice on those. We'll do that on the next episode. We'll get those tackled and we'll do sales. And then I think what we'll do is we'll start purchasing that land. And we'll get our cow pen put in and our goat pasture, and we'll see how we can make it look decent. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.